Hello students, welcome to the 7th part of video lecture for the first chapter of Strength of Matrix. Here in this video, I am going to explain about the relationship between elastic constants. We are having three types of elastic constants. First one, elastic modulus or Young's modulus of elasticity. Second one, modulus of rigidity. And third one, bulk modulus of elasticity. Now consider the relationship between E and K, that is Young's modulus of elasticity and bulk modulus of elasticity. To finding out the relationship between E and K, let us consider a cube of side equal of magnitude A. The cube is subject to three types of stresses: sigma x, sigma y and sigma z, which are acting along the three mutual perpendicular axes x, y and z. The three like stresses and equal stresses are causing the volume of cube to increase. We know that bulk modulus as normal stress by volumetric stress. So first of all, we have to find out the value of volumetric stress. Let us consider V is the original volume of cube, del V is change in volume of the cube, sigma n normal stress acting on cube, EV volumetric strain induced in cube, E Young's modulus of elasticity for the material of cube, and mu Poisson's ratio. For finding out the volumetric strain, we are requiring change in volume and original volume of the cube. As the cube is having side of magnitude A, now original volume of cube V is equal to A to the power, that is V is equal to A cube. Now change in volume of cube will be obtained by derivating the volume of cube with respect to the side. That is del V by del A is equal to A cube derivation, that is equal to 3A square. That is del V is equal to 3A square into del V. Now volumetric strain EV is equal to change in volume by original volume. We are getting value of del V is equal to 3A square into del A divided by A cube. So 3 into del A by A, that is equal to 3 into strain. So V is equal to 3 into strain. Now we are going to calculate the value of strain. We know that Poisson's ratio is equal to lateral strain by longitudinal strain. Now the lateral strain will be equal to longitudinal strain into Poisson's ratio. Considering the deformation of body along the x direction, that will be the deformation along the longitudinal x-axis direction. During this time, the deformation along the y direction and z direction are known as lateral strain. Now, lateral strain for y and z axis will be equal to mu into linear strain along the y direction and z direction. Now, if you are considering the strain along x direction, the longitudinal strain will be along x, lateral strain along y and z. So, the strain along x direction is combined with the strain along y and z direction. Now the total deformation of the cube equal to E is equal to longitudinal strain along x direction. Longitudinal strain means what? According to Hooke's law, Young's modulus is equal to stress by strain. Now strain is equal to stress by Young's modulus. So that is sigma n by E minus lateral strain along y direction, that is mu into longitudinal strain, that is sigma n by E. Similarly, along z direction, it is Poisson's ratio into linear strain, that is sigma n by E. From these terms, sigma n by E can be taken common, that is equal to sigma n by E bracket 1 minus 2. So it is concluded that as the cube is of same side along the 3 direction, so for any side E is equal to sigma n by capital E bracket 1 minus 2. This is the first equation. Sigma n by E 1 minus 2 mu is equal to E. From volumetric strain, we are considering that EB is equal to 3 into E. Now, from the value of E, equation 1, we are putting that value. EB is equal to 3E. Now, EB is equal to 3 sigma n by E 1 minus 2. Now, take the E to left side. Now, sigma n by EB will become to denominator, that is 3 sigma n by EB bracket 1 minus 2. In the earlier video classes, we know that bulk modulus is the ratio of normal stress by volumetric strain. So that is sigma n by EB is equal to K. Now E is equal to 3K 1 minus 2. So here we conclude that E is equal to 3K 1 minus 2. That is, the relationship between Young's modulus and bulk modulus of elasticity of material is given as E is equal to 3K 1 minus 2. Next relationship is that the relationship between Young's modulus of elasticity and modulus of rigidity. Let me to explain about modulus of rigidity and Young's modulus. We know that Young's modulus is equal to direct stress by direct strain, and strain is equal to direct stress by Young's modulus. Let us consider a body as shown in the figure ABCD. It is acted upon by the shear force or shear stress tau along its 4 sides. Now, this 3 body diagram is called the body is in simple shear. If we are considering AD is fixed and BC is free, and we are going to apply the shear stress, now due to which the side BC will be elongated to B double dash and C double dash, which in turn increase the value of diagonal AC to AC double dash. In this way, the shear stress will causing the body to distorted from ABCD to A, B dash, C double dash in T with an angular deformation phi. This phi is nothing but this is the angular deformation or also known as shear strain in the body. In the next video, I will going to elaborate what is modulus of rigidity and Young's modulus relationship.